Turning 70 is like reaching a scenic overlook on life's long road. You've climbed hills, navigated valleys, and now you stand at a place where you can finally see the bigger picture. The journey behind you is filled with stories, lessons, and memories, and the view ahead is one of wisdom and peace. It's a moment to pause, reflect, and appreciate how far you've come. You get to pause, breathe in the view, and realize some things that once felt urgent just don't matter anymore. The rush, the pressure, the constant striving, they fade into the background. Instead, you find yourself savoring the present, grateful for the simple joys that each day brings. The air feels fresher, the world quieter, and your heart lighter. Today, I want to share 7 things that you can finally let go of after 70, and why it's so freeing. These are the burdens we carry for years, sometimes without even realizing it. But with age comes the gift of perspective. First up, chasing approval. When I was younger, I spent years worrying about what others thought. Am I good enough? Am I doing it right? I remember the anxiety of trying to fit in, the fear of being judged, and the endless comparisons. It was exhausting, always measuring myself against someone else's expectations. By 70, you know that the opinions of others won't buy you peace. Now, I live for my own happiness, not for someone else's applause. I've learned that true contentment comes from within, not from the approval of others. The freedom to be yourself, to pursue what brings you joy, is one of the greatest gifts of growing older. Number 2, material possessions. The car, the house, the latest gadget. Those things lose their shine. I used to think that having more would make me happier, but over time I realized that possessions are just things. They can be replaced, lost, or outgrown. What really matters can't be bought or sold. What lasts are memories, laughter, and love. I've found the most valuable things are moments, not money. The sound of your grandchildren's laughter, the warmth of a friend's hug, the stories shared around the dinner table. These are the treasures that fill your heart, long after the shine of new things has faded. 3, holding on to grudges. Life's too short to carry old hurts. The weight of resentment and anger only drags you down, keeping you from fully enjoying the present. I've learned that forgiveness isn't about excusing others. It's about freeing yourself from the pain of the past. At 70, I realize forgiveness is a gift I give myself. Letting go of resentment is like dropping a heavy bag after a long walk. Suddenly, I feel lighter. The peace that comes from releasing old grudges is immeasurable. It opens up space in your heart for joy, compassion, and new beginnings. 4th, perfectionism. For so many years, I chased the idea of a perfect life, a spotless home, flawless appearance, every detail just right. But perfection is an illusion, and the pursuit of it only leads to frustration. I used to fuss over every detail. Now I see that life's beauty is in its imperfections. The wrinkles on my hands, the laughter lines on my face, the little quirks that make each day unique. These are the marks of a life well lived. The crooked smile, the messy garden, the half-burnt toast at breakfast, that's what makes my days real. I've come to cherish the authenticity of imperfection, knowing that it's the flaws that make life interesting and meaningful. Number 5, keeping up with trends. There was a time when I felt pressure to stay current, to follow the latest fashions, to upgrade to the newest technology. It felt like a race I could never win. Fashion, technology, what's in? I used to care, but now I wear what's comfortable and cherish what works for me. I've learned that comfort and confidence are far more important than keeping up appearances. My favorite clothes are the ones that feel like home, and my favorite gadgets are the ones that simply work. I'm not here to fit someone else's mold. I celebrate my individuality, and I encourage others to do the same. 6, worrying about the future. I used to plan and stress over what's next. The uncertainty of tomorrow kept me up at night, and I often missed the beauty of today because I was so focused on what might happen. Now I savor what's here. I know every sunrise is precious. The present moment is enough. I've learned to trust that life will unfold as it should, and that worrying doesn't change the outcome. It only steals your peace. And finally, number 7, regretting the past. We all have moments we wish we could change, words we wish we hadn't said, or opportunities we wish we'd taken. But regret is a heavy burden, and it keeps us anchored to what we cannot change. Sure, I've made mistakes, but each one shaped me into who I am. The missteps, the failures, the heartbreaks, they're all part of my story. I choose to see them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. At 70, I focus on the lessons, not the losses. I celebrate the journey, bumps and all. Every year, every experience has brought me closer to the person I was meant to be. So if you're approaching 70, or you've already made it, remember, these 7 things just don't matter anymore. Letting go of them is not giving up. It's making room for what truly matters. What matters is the love you give, the laughter you share, and the peace you find within. These are the things that fill your days with meaning and your heart with joy. Let go of what weighs you down, and make space for what truly matters. Life is too short to carry unnecessary burdens. Embrace the freedom that comes with age, and allow yourself to live lighter, love deeper, and laugh more often. Thanks for spending these moments with me. I hope these lessons resonate with you, whether you're 70 or simply on your way there. Remember, it's never too late to let go and start anew. If you're ready to embrace this new chapter, hit subscribe and share your own lessons in the comments. Your wisdom and experiences are valuable, and together, we can inspire each other to live our best lives. Here's to living lighter and loving deeper, at any age. May your days be filled with joy, your heart with peace, and your journey with purpose.